Hey everybody, it's Tiffany here with Hebrew Creations. How are you today? Sorry I did not get my video out last night. I was very tired and I felt as if I would have done a video, it would have just been rambling and rumbling, and I wanted to make sure that I was able to portray to you the true, like what I really wanted to with the powder. And that's what we're going to be talking about today is body powder. Oh, I didn't have, it's in a little spice jar. This comes in a 4-ounce container. The ingredients in this powder is arrowroot powder, kaolin clay, baking soda, and essential oil. Now there's a lot of information that I want to go over with this. I kind of even made myself notes this morning. So when my kids were little, they'd get rashes and couldn't get them to go away. One of the main things that we used was cornstarch. If you need a cheap alternative to arrowroot powder, you can use cornstarch. There's a few things in cornstarch. It will help. It's made from the endosperm of corn. It is a thickening agent. It will dry up the oily skin. There's not really a lot of research done on the topical use of cornstarch. Surprise, surprise. Something that we can get every day. If you're not careful to, sorry, I'm just reading over my notes over the few things. Cornstarch can cause breakout and inflammation, and that is part of maybe pore clogging. I'm not sure. Sensitive skin. Corn is one of those things that may or may not. The particular kind I have is actually gluten-free. So if you have an allergy to gluten, and I'm not sure if gluten is topical or just internal, for the ones who are gluten intolerant, internally taken, used as a thickener, not very good in the research that I've done. This is high in carbs and calories. There you go. But it doesn't have a significant lot of other things. In fact, this can actually raise your blood sugar, and it's really bad for your heart. And that's probably because of the potassium-sodium ratio in the cornstarch, and the fact that it doesn't have a lot of essential nutrients in it. So essentially, this is what I would consider maybe empty carbs and calories. So, arrowroot powder. This is what I have. I've been looking at this for a couple of years and looking into what it was, and this one actually says it's organic, if you want to believe our government. But arrowroot powder is very, very, very nutrients. There's a lot of nutrients. So it comes from a tropical plant. This promotes healing skin. It will dry up oily skin on the skin and the scalp. If you put it on your skin like at night before you go to bed, it will help dry up blemishes, and it actually penetrates. If you rub it in, it'll penetrate into the skin. It is not gluten. It does support your digestive health. It can boost your metabolism, taken internally. It does promote circulation and has a high potassium to sodium ratio. It's high in B vitamins as well. So, you know, biotin and all those other things, like you can get it pretty naturally. So with that, we also have kaolin clay in our powder. Let me find it here. Okay, kaolin clay is a very interesting thing. This is something that I have also been looking into because there's all kinds of clays. There's kaolin, there's bentonite, there is bread clay, there is all different types of clay. So kaolin clay specifically is rich in silica. It can clean your scalp without drying. It's actually used in a lot of dry shampoos, so it cleans out impurities and takes dirt out. Interesting. It moisturizes dry and brittle hair. It can improve circulation, removes impurities. It has Arrowroot Powder. Let me just make this before I go on with the kaolin clay. It's high in potassium, iron, B vitamins, and can boost your immunity, and it's high in fiber. Back to kaolin clay. It helps with acne, so you can make like a paste out of it and put it on because it cleans all that off of your skin and takes all the impurities out. Kaolin clay is also known as white clay. It's made up of a mineral called kaolin. It is mined in several countries, which I found was interesting. A lot of stuff is mined in our world that I was unaware of. The other interesting thing is 40% of the kaolin that is mined is used in filling or coating of paper. And Georgia mines kaolin clay on the fall line in a narrow belt. So all that stuff I found very interesting with a few fun facts. Baking soda. Y'all, baking soda is cheap. Baking soda is good for you. I have, like, go get it. Use it daily. It's anti-inflammatory. It has antiseptic and antifungal properties. It's good for skin irritation, like bug bites and rashes. It's made from soda ash. So it can be made from carbon dioxide and ammonia put through a concentrated table salt, or it can be mined in a form called Torona. A couple of interesting facts about baking soda I did not know is it might slow the progression of chronic kidney disease. Do your research. It helps with heartburn, you can use it in your mouthwash, you can use it in toothpaste, you can use it in deodorant. You can use it in pretty well anywhere as far as that goes, So in our little powder that I have here, I have a mixture. This is arrowroot powder, again, kaolin clay, baking soda, and essential oil. So I'm going to show you how to put it in your hair here in just a second. I'm going to pause this. Okay, I had to get my little top here. This is a very fine powder. Not sure if you can see that. It smells lovely. I'm just not sure if you could see all that. Just put it on. They suggest using the powder before bed. I think you can use it any time of the day. So the research that I've done, here's what you do. If you have a dry, itchy scalp, it's just irritated, you just part it. Use little amounts and don't let the top pop off. Okay. And you just rub it in to the scalp. I don't know if you can see how much I'm, just a little bit. Because remember, we don't want to clog our pores. And I'll do one more area in my hair. And I'll try and make it to where you can see this. So you just part it. And then you just want to take and shake a little bit. See, it's kind of all clumped, and then just rub it in to that. Now this will absorb any extra oil. If you have really oily hair, it helps with the dry and brittleness, like my hair. So I hope you found this video informative and helped. I do not have this on Facebook price yet, but what I will tell you is for this 4-ounce bottle, I do have it available for $11.70 a bottle. So if you're interested, let me know. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Shalom!